Hi everyone, it's Erin. Happy Thursday. So I know I've posted quite a few posts already today about, or last night and this morning actually, about today's look. I was just kind of playing around on my phone with some drawing apps, and so there are some graphics of a close-up of an eye that I posted on there with colors and the names of the colors and where I'm going to place them. It's not the best graphic in the world. It kind of looks like I took crayon and just kind of scribbled on something, but I think it gives you guys a basic idea of what goes where. So today we're going to break things down a little bit different. Today I'm going to do the eyes in one video, and then I'm going to do my face in another video, because my videos have been getting really, really long. I mean, they've always been long, but so I'm going to try to cut down on that a little bit. So in the spirit of that, I have done my eyebrows already. I have curled my eyelashes. I did my cleanser, my toner, my milk cream. I have some lip conditioner on. Let's get going. Now, to start off today's look, I'm going to, of course, prep my lids as usual with my little bit of e.l.f. primer. You know what, you guys? I just got out of the shower as usual. Let me pull my hair back. I don't care what it looks like, but just so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay. Oh, I can see my glitter roots coming in again. Anybody else rocking glitter roots around this time? I certainly am again. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go with a little bit of primer, and let's see if we can speed this video up a tiny bit from what they've been. I still want you guys to be able to see, of course, and know everything that I'm doing, but let's see what we can do here. Okay. So again, you guys, this is just e.l.f. Eyeshadow primer. I love it. It's, I think, $3. Amazing. It doesn't even have that much color. I know when I swiped it on my skin, it looks like it'd be, you know, very fair. It honestly, it doesn't really have a whole lot of color. It kind of just disappears into your skin, which is nice. Okay. I think I got all that there. Good to go. Now, Brittany Shuda, my mascara grandma, picked out these gorgeous colors for me to do today. So I know I showed a lot of the graphics already on what these colors were going to be, but I'll tell you guys again. So here's Mama, which is going to go in the crease. We have Stardust here in the middle, which is going to go on the middle part of my lower lid. Peppa is going to go underneath my lash line on the bottom. Glass Slipper, that beautiful silver, is going to go on the inner corner here. And then Salem. Salem is we're going to have on the outer corner here and going a little bit into the crease with a little bit of glamazing. So it's going to be a little bit of a different, more dramatic eye today, but I'm really excited to do that. So, all right, sorry guys. I keep my brushes in the boxes like this before I film because, like I've said many, many times before, I get cat hair everywhere. And then I can't find what I need. But, okay. Oh, and you guys, look, it's already getting late into the video and I haven't even started yet. But I got one of these. You can see it's a brush color remover. I know I've seen the name brand Color Switch has these. It's just like a little spongy thing for me to just kind of quick wipe off my brushes in between eyeshadow colors, and I'm excited to use that. I only have one eyeshadow everything brush right now, but like I said in my other video, yeah, I think this is going to be my new go-to. It is fantastic. So I'm going to take the shorter end. No, you know what? Let's start with Mama. I'm going to take the fluffier side of the eyeshadow everything brush and dip into Mama, which is this beautiful matte kind of dusty pink. And we're going to sweep her in the crease. I'm just feeling right there the natural crease in my eye. I'm just using kind of back and forth windshield wiper motions, little circles. See, it's a very, very light color, but I'm really going to try to build her up a little bit. So we're going to keep going over that. Get a little bit more. Only because she is so close, I think, to just about my skin tone. A little bit deeper. Oh, yeah. And you know what, you guys? It's not translating as much on camera as it is in person. Like, it's very soft in person, but I can definitely see it a little more pink than what is showing up on camera. So I apologize for that. I am using my ring light and I am sitting at the window. I still haven't figured out this whole filming thing. I think I need an actual camera. But anyway, okay. So Mama, the fluffier side of the eyeshadow everything brush, just to give a little bit of a transition color there in my crease. I'm going to go back in with just a little more. I want to try to deepen that up just a little bit. So just in that deepest hollow of my eye there is where I'm going to place that. Oh yeah, you guys can't really see that on camera, but it is like a very slight pinky beige in my crease. So now I'm going to take the shorter, the pencil brush side of the eyeshadow everything brush, and I'm going to go in with Glass Slipper, this beautiful silver. Oh wow. I haven't used this side of this brush to apply these shimmery eyeshadows yet. Okay guys, that's a little bit of a chunkier texture, Glass Slipper. So if you can see, I'm having just a tiny bit of fallout, but I'm just going to go over it with a little bit more product and kind of pack that on instead of sweep. So I'm just kind of patting that on. And that's what I want. I just want it on that inner corner. So there's that. Let's see. Okay, so just little tiny short patting motions. And don't feel like you have to get all your color, you know, on your lid the first time you go in, because it's always easy to add more, but it's tough to take too much away. So not so much with light colors, but when you're working with darker colors, you know, but it's always a good rule of thumb. Just start with minimal product and you can always build it up from there. Okay, you guys, so there's a little Glass Slipper. Now I'm going to take Salem. And I'm going to take that same end, the pointier side. Okay, guys, I may have to look in my mirror a little bit more here. So let's see. So I'm going to start by placing some of Salem. And Salem is our matte black, you guys. So now it looks so dark in the pan, but it is going on really soft. So you can really build it up to get that intensity, but it doesn't have to be that dark and scary right out of the pan. Okay, so I'm just kind of patting this color on again. Now I started here at my outer lash line, and I'm going to kind of bring this out this way, and then I'm going to bring a little bit in this way to create that outer V. If you've ever heard that before, an outer V, so like a V shape, that's what I want to try to achieve, okay? So I'm going to go in now, and I'm going to kind of go in with the pointier end of the brush. And I'm just, again, patting that color on there. And you guys, it does not have to be, I say this all the time. You're going to hear me say this a lot. It does not have to be perfect. And I'll show you why. Because we're gonna fix it up, and then it's going to look perfect in a minute anyway. Okay, so again, started on the outer corner here. Sorry, guys. I made an appointment to get contacts, so when I'm doing these videos, I can actually see, and I don't have to hold the palette in front of my face so you guys can see. But unfortunately, because of all this crazy COVID stuff, my eye doctor isn't, the first appointment I could get in was like the 3rd or 2nd week of August, the 13th of August. So you're going to have to bear with me in being highly visually impaired for a little bit longer. And then I promise you guys these videos will be a lot better, because then I can see what I'm doing and it won't obstruct you from seeing what I'm doing. So, all right, guys, so then I'm still just packing. I'm taking Salem again on the outer V on that eye. So it's on the outer corner and brought into the crease. On the outer corner and brought into the crease. Now look, those aren't even either, but we're gonna, it's okay. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more. I mean, I think as long as your basic shape is the same, you guys, that's what's really most important. Look at your shape. Like I see now I have this dark kind of V here. Try to make sure it's the same kind of V shape on the other eye. And as far as the intensity of colors go, we're going to fix that in just a second anyway. So now I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to use my color switch, or the generic color switch I got. So I'm going to take that, yeah, I mean, I think that worked good. Let's see. This will be the test, you guys, because that was a black shadow. Oh, I got a hair. But then I want to use a lighter shadow, so we'll see if we get any color transfer. So again, I'm going back in with that same pointier side of the eyeshadow everything brush. And now I'm going to go into Stardust. This beautiful kind of gold, it's gold, like almost like a rusty patina color. And I'm going to kind of pack this between Glass Slipper and Salem. So right there, I have nothing on my lid. Oh yeah, so I want this to create almost like an ombre. So it's kind of transitioning from that really light and bright silver into that Salem. And I'm just going right over where those two meet. I don't want to bring it in all the way. I still want to keep some of that lightness there, but I wanted to make that fade just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with that same end of the brush. And I'm just going to go over that Salem just a little bit more. Just to intensify that a little tiny bit. Okay, guys, now I'm going to take that fluffy side of the eyeshadow everything brush. I'm going to dip back into Mama, that beautiful matte pink that I put in my crease. And I'm going to put it right over top of where Mama and that Salem meet. So I'm just kind of going right over that edge of Salem. This is to kind of blend that out a little bit. And bring back a little bit of that pink of Mama. That'll really, Mama is a nice matte shade. So that really, really helps blend everything really beautifully. So you can see a difference. There is not blended, colors are just kind of placed there. Sweep away a little bit of that fallout. And then here is with a tiny bit more Mama blended in the crease. I know that seems a little redundant, having to do a color and then go back over it again, but it really does help, guys, especially with eyeshadows. If you layer them a little bit, it can get that really, it can help you achieve that really beautiful blended look, even if you're not the best at blending. Okay. And I think I might have blended this away a little too much over here. I did. So let me go back in with a little bit of Salem. Just touch up over here as well since we did that other side. Okay, now, you guys, I'm kind of bummed because these aren't translating. Maybe it's my light. It's the lighting. It's not translating quite as well as I thought these would. Like, I'm looking in my mirror over here and they're beautiful. All right, guys, here is my little Q-tip, my eye makeup. Sorry, guys, now I'm going to get the hiccups again. Eye makeup remover. To clean everything up. That was easy. Oh, I see, look. Can you see where I smeared like the dark shadow? So that, yeah, I mean, that happens. So just take your Q-tip, get that, because we don't want that underneath our foundation. I do already have skincare on, but that's okay. I think it's pretty much absorbed by now. Okay, so now, guys, I'm just going with a little eyeliner. in my waterline on the top. Now, I know I posted on the page that I was going to do Salem as a liner, but I'm seeing how soft that is as a color, so I think I'm actually going to try to go in with Black Friday. Let's see if I can get a little more intensity out of that. And you know what, you guys, I think I'm going to go in with my finger here in a second and apply a little bit more of that Stardust and Glass Slipper, because I really wanted those to pop and really shine in this look, and I am just not getting the intensity that I want. I mean, look at that. Look at the difference. Wow. Okay, so here's Glass Slipper. Oh, wow, you guys. I should have done that to start with. I mean, the difference is crazy. Look at that. Wow, yeah, okay, so there's a little more Glass Slipper. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, wow, that made a huge difference. There's a little bit more Glass Slipper there. And then I'm going to go back in. Ooh, sorry guys, I got something in my eye now, of course. With Stardust on my ring finger. Oh, yeah, I should have done that to begin with. See how, guys? That's a beautiful, like, sorry, patina brown color. There on the middle of my lid. Oh, that definitely gave me more intensity. Okay, now, Black Friday. Sorry, I forgot where I was at here for a second. Okay, let's do a little Black Friday. I'm going to go in. I really liked using the multitasker brush with Black Friday the other day, you guys. I know I had originally planned to use the Hotline brush, and I didn't bring her over, but I'm going to do the smaller end of the multitasker brush. So can you guys see? So here's Salem, Stardust, Glass Slipper, Mama. You can see very faintly in the crease. This is just a transition color. Now I'm going to go in with Black Friday. Now again with the cream eyeliner, I personally am finding it easier to do the liner across my lid first, just a little backwards, because normally when I use liquid I do my wing first, my flick. But I'm finding it a little bit easier if I do the regular liner across my upper lid first, and then I go in and add my little bit of a wing. Little flick. You guys, since I do have such dark shadow there today, can you see the difference between this is Black Friday and Salem? So I could build up that Salem a little bit more, but I like how it's looking a little bit softer. And I'm not going to go in quite as harsh with my Black Friday today. I'm not going to make it quite as deep and dark. I don't want to take away from my eyeshadow, so we're just going to let her be. Now I am taking a little Black Friday and doing it right on the outer corner of my lower lash line. And if any of you guys saw my little update the other night, I was super, super, super impressed. That was the one and only thing I was worried about with this eyeliner, was its staying power. You know, I'm used to using a liquid that is waterproof, so I know it's not going anywhere. But a cream, since they don't really set down like a liquid, I was a little bit worried about it. But I mean, I was doing it on the top. I did it on my bottom lash line. I did not have one single smudge at all. So I was super, super impressed. All right, guys, I'm just trying to do a tiny, tiny soft wing. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take the bigger side of the multitasker brush and go back in with Peppa. Peppa is that beautiful 5th color I wanted to use today, the Brittany had picked. Oh, I'm sorry, here she is, Peppa. Very similar to Mama, but in a shimmer. So let me go, I'm going to go right on the bottom of my lash line. Just kind of smudge that all underneath. Can you see that there? It's kind of a soft, peachy pink there. More peachy than pink. But it's really beautiful and creating a tiny bit of color under the lower lash line, which I like. But it's soft and it's not, you know, because we have a lot going on up here. So I don't want a whole lot going on down here, but I need just a little something, and that looks really, really pretty, you guys. Okay, so now I'm just going to wipe off the bigger end of my multitasker brush again. And I'm going to go in with a little glamazing under my brow bone. That is something, you guys. Our eyeshadows are a little bit, when you dip into them, they are a little more powdery. So if you get any fallout, I always dip my brush in, kind of tap it off to get any excess off. And there's a little soft application, very soft. I mean, I have very, very little product on my brush. Of glamazing. Again, I'm keeping that brow highlight very soft since I have so much going on as far as shadow goes. And I'm just putting a little glamazing there right in by my tear duct. Pop on a little mascara and we'll be all set, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I see this video wasn't much shorter than my whole face video, but I'm going to come back on here in a minute. I see my mom just tried to call me. I'm going to call her back. I'm going to hop on here in a minute and do the rest of my face in a separate video. So you guys don't have to sit here and watch another 30-minute video. Alright, so a quick coat of mascara on the top, and I always like to do a quick coat on my bottom lashes. And we'll be done. Alright, you guys, now this looks kind of funny because I have, you know, my whole rest of my face is not done, so I look like all weird eyeshadow right now, but once I have everything else done, this will look more complete. So please check out my next video where I finish the rest of my face. I might pop on a pair of lashes just to see how that looks with this, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks so much. Bye!